Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. Continuing reading Gurudev's book Temple of Love, page 95. Yeah, beginning of the page. So, Gurudev's sharing its morning lecture, 27th December 2013. Gurudev is saying, you have to feel the shower of Radhika's love. You have to feel the shower of Radhika's love. Also, the suffering is the shower. You are lucky that it happens to you. If rain never falls, then mercy cannot come. The earth will become dry. We have to feel the mercy of Radhika. Then your day-to-day life will become happy because I see in all activities my Swamini. Okay, next sharing coming. Radhe Radhe Gurudev. We cannot hear you. We can hear you now.
Jananda Maharaj.
Jananda Maharaj is traveling.
No.
Yeah, today he is gone for
traveling, preaching.
Gorachandra is here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All both are
Yeah, Gurudev, your voice is breaking. I didn't understand anything what you said. It's something with internet.
I will listen. I listening.
Okay. Okay.
Kishori Mercy, I'm here. She connected.
Kishori is translating also in the back channel.
Yeah.
So we continue reading. Gurudev is saying, we have to go to Radha if we feel a desire for our spiritual identity. We can also read, if we feel a desire for our spiritual identity, we have to go to Radha. I am a maid servant of that Swamini Radhika, who is innocent, who is pure, soft, who is caring, whose all actions are out of love. Whether she speaks, cooks, prepares meeting place, etc. What is the use of my qualifications? What is the use of my 20 years long sadhana of religious practice? My Swamini is so innocent. She cannot go out alone in the dark. So I have to accompany her. If I will think about some other thing, my qualifications, non-qualifications, and if I am not careful I can fall in the mud. Krishna. The whole universe dances just by one sidelong glance of Radha. It's like a wave of an ocean. Ocean without waves has no value. When we go near to the ocean, waves attract us. And when we go into the ocean, waves pull us in and we have to swim. Just by one of her most attractive sidelong glances, Radha is sending so much love that Krishna starts dancing. Krishna, who is Paramatma, Super Soul. So also all souls are depending on the merciful sidelong eye glance of Radha, of her love. The whole universe depends on love. And everything exists in that loving exchange between Radha and Krishna. Radha is Krishna's loving creation, and Krishna is Radha's loving creation. They are extremely happy, far beyond any dreams and any expectations. And when we come closer to them and surrender, we are becoming a part of that loving exchange also. We want to become the shadow of Srimati Radhika. Radhika is our Ishta Devi, mistress. Without her mercy, we can never reach our goal. We have to follow those who are already eternally her shadows, like Sri Rupa Manjari, like Sri Rati Manjari. We are Rupanugas. Srila Rupa Goswami is Sri Rupa Manjari, and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is Sri Rati Manjari. Rupa Raghunatha Pade hoibe akuti, kabe hama bujabo se jugala piriti. When shall I be very much eager to study the books left by the 6 Goswamis, headed by Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami? By their instruction, I shall be able to properly understand the loving affairs of Radha and Krishna. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Rahu Mora Ash Prarthana Koroe Sada Narotama Das. My only aspiration is to attain the lotus feet of the 6 Goswamis, headed by Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. Narottam Das constantly prays to attain their lotus feet. What is the Shakti of Radhika? It's prema. You see, animals know about love. Trees know about love. Plants know about love. They all know about love, and they all grow out from love. If you have a family and no love, then your family is no family. When there is no love, then there is all negative vibration. And with love, all negativity goes out. What is positive? Love is positive. What is negative? Hate is negative. False ego is negative. When you take shelter of Radhika, love comes. You do not need to make any separate effort for that. By listening to pastimes, all positive vibration will come into your life. Why do we take shelter of Sanatana Goswami? Because he teaches Sambandha Jnana. He teaches about relationship. When the soul has a relation with the Savior, then Sambandha will work. When I do not identify with the soul, then another relation is in work. I will identify with the body. Look at yourself. We have many projects, physical, material projects. It's because we do not fix ourselves. This has to be established to develop relation. So, Sanatana is the oldest. First and foremost is the relation. To identify your soul in relation. That is the spiritual life. If you think out of this, it's all a ritual and injunctions. Why to pray to Sanatana Goswami? He is the oldest. He is the first. We have to be in relation. Not material, but spiritual. This is my blockage. We have no desire to know about the soul and form of the soul. It is by the mercy of Swamini, when she wants you to fix on her, she cuts everything else. Don't waste your energy elsewhere, thinks Radhika. When will you do this? When will you do this? When will you become conscious with yourself and that relation? You have to settle down for your sadhana, not move around like a tourist. If you do not settle down, how realization will come? So this is settling in our life. When we settle down for one goal, first, I have to help myself before being able to help others. Attachment makes you detached. If I have no attachment, that vairagya is just for show off. There is no meaning of that renunciation. Then this renunciation is just to impress others. This intense attachment, when the feeling of separation is there, that gives you taste. This intense attachment, when the feeling of separation is there, that gives you taste. Love makes you compassionate. And compassion means to give. It means to take care. If there is no love, there is no empathy. You see the life of Jesus, love in his spiritual form as a son. He was so attached to his Father. He never looks like a God to him. Jesus always cried for his Father, attached to Father, and every action was to serve his Father. Jesus was never sitting, always in action, always serving, every moment. Compassion is coming only in a relation. If you are not related, you cannot have compassion. Anyone does mistakes, but your love makes you compassionate and you ignore these mistakes. You close your eyes. A lover never sees mistakes. They feel compassion. On Radhashtami, we only celebrate, we prepare many weeks before by listening Radha Rasa Sudanidhi, etc., to live in the flavor of Swamini. Sometimes we feel a need to listen to classes to pump me up, to come in the right mood. But here in Vraj, these days are just for celebration. Means doing all services for Radha Mohan in my spiritual consciousness with feelings. I am your Dasi. This is Atma Ratti. Fully satisfied in the self, my position as Swamini's Dasi, and this is to be practiced. I felt this strongly yesterday when Keshav Dada and Sachinandan Bai were singing the glories of Radhika on Radhashtami. All nectar of love in the whole universe is coming from Radhika. Any place you feel the vibration of love, it is Radhika's flow. Radhika is an ocean of love. Okay? Would someone like to share something on this? Okay. Next part is reading from Radha Rasa Sudanidhi, verse number 9. Radha's grace and mercy is there for the sincere, eager devotees. The thirst we have for any object of our mundane desire, that same eagerness we want to develop for the service of our beloved Radha Mohan. If we try to enter the path of raga, this strong desire needs to be practiced in Vraja. That is why we come here, to enter seriously into bhajan, to aspire for this, to be sincere in this. Then Swamini will be pleased, then Vrindavan will reveal, and always let us come back into Swamini's shelter. Gurudev gave us a beautiful explanation of Srila Bhaktivinoda's song Radha Bhajane Jadi. To worship Madhava without Radha is useless. Like the sun does not exist without its light, Krishna is not separate from Radha. With strong emotions, Gurudev explained how we only know Radha's Madhava if the desire to worship Sri Radha does not arise. Worship of Krishna goes in vain, stresses Srila Bhaktivinoda straightforwardly. And Radhika Dasi Jadi Hoy Abhiman. If you proudly consider yourself to be the maidservant of Radhika, then very quickly you will attain Gokula Kana Krishna. Gurudev and all of us sang this line again and again. Radhika Dasi Jadi Hoy Abhiman. Gurudev was crying. In the morning sharing, Gurudev was giving an explanation on the word Shashimukhi. He said that Shyam is the dark cloud, and we are not able to see the clouds without light. The moon is the light. Shashimukhi is the moon-like face. So, without Radharani giving the light, we can never see Krishna. If we are just searching for Krishna, we will never understand. This is the way. Verse 95 of Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, glorification of Radha's name. Any name in the world, it becomes fruitful when there is love in the chanter of that name. Krishna can only say Ra. What about De? He can only say Ra. Then, before he comes to De, he faints. Krishna cannot say Radha. Never. It's not possible for him. He starts only saying Ra. Whose empire is bigger? God's empire or Radhika's? Only human can understand God. Animals cannot understand. You take all gods, from Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Japan. Still only 50 of all humans are believers. Read the book of all Mahajans. They will all start with Krishna. Then bring you to the lotus feet of Radhika. Radha Dasyan. Every Gurudev has the understanding of their disciple. Never doubt in the special mercy of the Master. The Master knows what the individual disciple needs. We need the association of lovers. Vrindavan is the land of love. Birds here are full of love. Plants, trees, full of love. Yamuna is teaching how to love. Govardhan is teaching how to love. Love, prema, has only one religion, that is, how to please my lover. Dharma is one if I have to live in pain to make you happy. I will live in pain. This is my dharma. I have no other dharma. Then you are not spiritual. And what is the difference between spiritual and material? Material, those who live in other dharma than prema. Who lives in that prema dharma? Radha and Mohana's love is my dharma. Craziness, pagal, for that is my dharma. Love means, Radha, you have to take the shelter of love. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Radha, you will not get there. When you are ready to leave all these, then Radha Dasyam. Why are we not taking shelter of Radhika? Because we are doing these other 4 goals. If your interest for these will finish, then Radhika's mercy will come. Love. Love doesn't make you free. Love sometimes gives pain. Without pain, no love. Don't jump for love if you don't like pain. This pain is not painful. This pain increases my love. Radhika's eyes, only the manjaris see when Radhika is crying for Krishna. When you practice selfless love, you practice Pancham Purushartha, the goal of love, prema. It opens your heart to understand Radha Dasyam. You want to be in feeling this selfless love in the shelter of Radhika. Waves and the ocean are one. They are one, but the waves come to give us mercy. We desire to take the shelter of these waves. The waves come from the ocean, Krishna, but I want to live in the waves, Radhika. The waves are flow. Your life will become successful when you will go in front of the ocean. You see only Radha Krishna. Only listening the word wave make me go inwards. Deep in the ocean, you can find many jewels, but waves are not there. You go deep into philosophy, you get something material. You become philosopher, a jnani. You know how to dive in the ocean. You know how to collect ornaments from ocean. But no waves of love are touching you. It is risky to dive deep in the ocean. Risky. How you will use the knowledge. Waves bring you in and out, in and out. First, they will bring you to the ocean. Then, again, if you are not qualified, they throw you out. Krishna does not want anything material. With heart, not with your mind. With heart, love only can be worshipped with the heart. But we want to serve Swamini with the mind, and then we go different place. As per my desire, we search our Sangha, our people. You see, Uddhava, he took the shelter of the gopis. Read Uddhava Gita. He is diving in the ocean after jewels. And too many jewels are there. But even after that, he is not feeling satisfied. So he asks his friend Krishna how to become rich. Go to Vraj, answers Krishna. The dust of Vraj will make you rich. Only love is flowing there. It is the place of play for me and my Radhika. And you can feel this also today. Some specialty is here in Vrindavan. Not that it happened in the past, it's happening now. That is this wave of love. Not of Divya Gyan, divine knowledge. Radha, we need Radha because she is goddess of love. Go to the church. It's written, love is God. Why? Because without love, what is there? If you have love, you will give to him. Mother never asks. A lover never asks. Only giving, without asking anything in return. The businessman wants return, but the lover only gives. And this we can only learn from Swamini Radhika. Only mother can teach a relation. A lover can teach relation. Son can teach you relation. Real friends also teach you relation because they love selflessly. This love is important. The goddess of love is Radhika, and any place you find love, it's Radhika. If you don't know Radhika and Krishna together, means I'm still in information. I have no faith in Krishna. So, Krishna is not opening the door to see Radhika. Krishna only opens the door when I have faith and I am in soul consciousness. Then Krishna opens the door for Radhika. If not, Krishna will close that door. Because I'm not in the soul. Ignorance, passion, goodness, then again ignorance, passion. When I start living in pure goodness. Oops, just a moment. When I start living in pure goodness, then I will reach Pancham Purushartha, the fifth goal. There is also passion, ignorance, goodness, but in a different transcendental mood. The gopis are also in passion. They are ignorant also sometimes, but it's different. It is always in Sevarasa, Kama, Rati, all work there. Gurudev says, chant Kama Gayatri to increase your Kama. What Kama? The Kama of Krishna and Radhika. How it will come? You read the books, but it will not come without chanting and without having realizations. Radha, we need Radha. There is one misprint here. So we will continue. Gurudev sharing on Sri Radha Rasa Sudanidhi, verse 26. A father, when he loses his child, how much he cries? Or any rich man who has worked so hard for his wealth, when he loses all that money that he worked so hard for, he cries. Similarly, when the time will come in my life when I will cry in the same way for you, I will be so in love with your lotus feet that when I lose you from my sight for one moment like that, when I come out of my spiritual consciousness and lose you out of my sight, I will cry like that, like a father who lost his son, like the rich man who loses all his wealth. Like that, I will cry for you. Why to cry for material things? Maybe so many times my son was my father. Maybe so many times he was my grandfather. So why to cry for these things? When we realize this, then we cry for Swamini and our life changes. Why to cry for material things? This is the relishment. When the devotee comes to this stage of attachment, Swamini cannot leave. This attachment has to come. Sometimes we behave impersonal, thinking of you as God. Oh Bhagavan. Bhagavan means we do not want to make any attachment, not to make any relationship. And my Swamini means I want to be attached. See Raghunath Das, how he is crying because of the strong desire for meeting. Radha Rasa Sudanidhi, verse 26, commentary of Srila Ananta Das Babaji. Srimad Rupa Goswami writes in his Prema Samputa, she, Radha, is the first teacher of cleverness, and she is adorned with beautiful expertise. So, Radha is the first teacher of cleverness. So, Gurudev sharing, she is the first teacher of cleverness. Even Krishna is learning from Radhika. Krishna is the most clever, we know, but he also learns from her. Gurudev laughs. Devotee comments, Krishna has a secret teacher. Gurudev, yes. Devotee, Krishna is the guru of the whole world, but he says, Radhika is my guru. Why we need to take shelter of Radhika? Because Radhika is full of desire, and I am also full of desire. When I will take shelter of Swamini, what will happen? What improvement will come? I have many desires. Radhika has only one desire. That improvement will come in my life. She, Radhika, will bring me in one desire because she has big eyes. Eyes are big when they see the real big things. We are also moving, but when our greed is coming, then we are moving only for one thing. Other desires are automatically irrelevant. It happens or not happens. No need to bother for that. Radhika moves for the divine waves of desire. The philosophers and Gyanis confuse us. Gyanis read books, try to know ritual injunctions, but they do not increase the bhakti in our life. And my Swamini, she is not renounced. We have desire. That is what is her desire. We have many. She has only one. And as Kinkaris, we will follow Radhika. Okay? We would like to stop here with reading. If someone would like to share something. Himagiri-san, would you like to share something?
ラデラデ
Arigato, Radhe Radhe.
ます。ラーダラサスタニティのその26節ですが、大丈夫でしょうか。通訳お願いします。
Aha, Kishore. Kishore is coming. sit here.
Magic.
Okay.
ありがとうございます。
ラーダラサスダニリの26節ですか？
はい。先ほど。
ちょっと待ってください。ひまぎりさん、スポットライトを押してください。
スポットライト。
大丈夫。Fine.
ありがとうございます。お願いします。
はい。ラーダラーニーにワンポイントを置くっていうことっていうのが、
about to make one point toward Radha?
とても、難しいなという感じを思っています。
Actually, it's very difficult for us, I feel.
どうやってラーダラーニにワンポイント置くのかっていうのが、
How can we make 1 point toward Radha Rani?
グルデーブの解説だと名前を呼ぶこと。
By explanation of Gurudev is to chant her name.
賢明さの先生だということが26節の解説であったと思うんですけど。
In verse 16's explanation, she is the teacher of cleverness.
そのことについてちょっとシェアしたいなと思っています。
So I would like to share about this point.
賢明さというのが
What is cleverness?
何なのか難しいなと思っていたんですけど。
It's difficult for me, but
ラーダラーニへの献身奉仕、
devotion towards Radharani
をしようとしたときに、
we try to do it.
ラーダラーニを思い浮かべていくと、
Then we meditate Radharani.
優雅で、
She's very elegant
柔らかくて、
and soft
優しくて、
and kind.
毎瞬間愛が増えるんだなっていう感覚になります。
Then every moment, just love is increasing.
奉仕をしないと愛が増えないんだなっていうことに気づきました。
Then I realize without devotional activities, we cannot increase our love.
奉仕をすることでワンポイントになるんだなと。
By doing devotional activities, we can become 1 point.
ラーダラーニがどう献身的に懸命にクリシュナに仕えたのか。
How Radharani sincerely devoted to Krishna?
それはチャイタンニャマハープラブが教えてくれたなと思っています。
I feel this is the teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
チャイタンニャマハープラブが聖なる皆を配り続けたこと。
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always distributing Mahamantra and this divine name, holy name,
どんな身分も問わず、
without asking any qualification,
どんな資格も問わず、
not asking any qualifications.
クニシュナ、そしてラーマの名前をたくさんの人が唱えた。
Then many people chanted name of Krishna and Rama.
たくさんの人がクリシュナの名前を呼ぶ。
Many people chanted, called name of Krishna.
みんなが手を挙げて踊り狂う。
Everyone hands up and dancing like a crazy way.
ラーダラーニーのクリシュナへの懸命さがたくさんの人を幸せにしているなという流れを見ました。
I saw the flow, sincere love of Radha towards Krishna makes people happy.
聖なる皆はラーダにワンポイントというラーダにワンポイントをさせてくれる。
Holy name makes us 1 point of Radha.
この意味がチャイタンニャマハープラブの行動から見えてくるなと感じています。
I feel we can see the meaning from activity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
毎瞬間唱える人が増えるたびに
Every moment just increasing the people number of chanting.
愛が本当に増えるなと。
Then really love increase.
できるだけ多くの人をクリシュナにつなげること。
As much as we try to connect as much as we want to connect many people with Krishna,
その背景にラーダの愛をとても感じることができます。
on the background of this, I feel love of Radha.
たくさん聖なる皆を配りたいなと思っています。
I really feel we would like to distribute holy name, Radha's name as much as possible.
生徒たちも、私の生徒たちもさらに多くの人に配ってほしいなと思っています。
And I wish my students also distribute holy name as much as the possible.
みんなで唱えれば唱えるほど、
If many people chant this holy name,
多くの人が涙を流します。
actually many people cries like a tears.
確実にその奥に魂があるんだなと感じています。
I really realize inside of this there is soul.
そして私たちの魂の本質は愛したいんだなということが分かってきます。
Then we can understand the nature of soul is love.
この知識に出会えていることに心から感謝しています。
I deeply thanks to meet we can get this knowledge.
ありがとうございます。ジャイシリラーダモハン、ジャイシリグルデブ。ありがとうございます。キショリさんありがとうございます。ラデラデ。
ありがとうございます。ジャイラーデ。
Gurudev, would you like to add something?
Beautifully Bhakti Himagiri explained. I am very happy to listen to her. Very nice. Thank you. Take care. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
ラデラデグルデブ。ラデラデ。
Take care. Waiting for you Friday again.
Okay, everyone, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you, Gurudev, for being here present with us.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Go.